Hello, folks. Welcome back for another episode of Schwaard's Follies. This is going to be number 3 for those of you who are counting or keeping track. I just had Baldrick Syrup actually mentioned he didn't even know that there was a first one, so I'm going to go through and try to number the thumbnails, but that's housekeeping stuff. You don't need to know about that, so let's just move on to the deck we have here. This is called Mo Marshalls. That is the name that I gave it. It is from Mo, who gave us the last deck, or submitted the last deck, which, for the record, somebody mentioned it and actually was able to confirm that Rumpin' Rufus actually was the original author of the movement deck we saw in video number 2, the Assassin movement, and it's actually called Move Bender. And believe it or not, he actually built it around the gnarled root bender. Like, he actually started with that card, said, hey, I don't see this card get a lot of love, a lot of play. What can I build around it? And that's what he came up with. So it wasn't like, oh, a move deck and I'm going to swap out some cards and put move the tentacle guy in there. It was, I'm going to start with that card and see what kind of deck makes the most sense with it. So that was really, really cool. But anyway, yeah, so Mo submitted it. And again, and for the record, never said, hey, this is my deck, this is my original creation. And I assume, because the TESL community is so open and so, like, it shares the deck lists, you know, top tier players are sharing their deck lists with other people. So I assume, unless somebody says, I created this myself, it's an original or what have you, that it probably was passed down, bequeathed from one content provider to the next. So it's always nice to be able to trace it back to the first person to actually create it. So in this case, happy to give a shout out to Rumpin' Rufus for that dynamic creation that even took a goober like me to the soaring heights of what, rank 10, 9, I think? I don't know where we're at right now. But a big thanks to Mo for submitting it, and Rumpin' Rufus for creating it. And for those of you who don't know, Rumpin' Rufus also has a YouTube channel, so check him out as well. He's one of the higher level players, like somebody who's actually really good at the game versus me, which is, I'm every man. I'm every man who completely sucks at this game or has fickle fortune with it. That's more of me, my journey. But then you got guys like Rumpin' Rufus and Core Data when he was playing, and Justin Larson. Oh, wait, why did I bring up his name? Oh my gosh, we'll get to that in a second. Let's go ahead and take a quick gander. So Mo actually sent that assassin list by accident. He didn't mean to send that. He meant to send me this Dagoth list, which I was excited about because it does feature Soul Rest Marshal. So this is the second deck we'll be playing that is running a card. I don't know whether you would say it was built around this card, but running a card that doesn't really see a lot of play. So obviously when you have him, and then you see we've got Triumphant Jarl, when you have those two cards in your deck, your goal is to keep your health total above your opponent so that those can activate. So we are going to be doing a little more mid-range in this with the ability to turn up the heat, hopefully very quick. Actually, let me double check something. Because he told me, hey, go ahead and play it, to get used to it. But I think it's this one's something I'm a little more accustomed to playing. Okay, we got our hands of Dagoth and all that good stuff. Okay, yeah, we're good. We'll just go ahead and jump into the fray. Oh, let me see here. I had a few conversations when I started it. Let's see. Let's see. Oh man, thank you. Thank you, Honey Badger. I greatly appreciate the encouragement. Seriously. So we are 9. We're in the mage. And here we go with Mo Marshalls. So yeah, Honey Badger, thank you. And to all of you who really just, like I said, the outpouring of encouragement and support is ridiculous. Like, it's wonderful to have a community like the one we have, to have such a magnificent remnant. And just like the other day, we are starting off against a warrior, Cruiseman, rank 12. We'll see how we can get on. None of these are what we want at the moment. But yeah, Justin Larson, for those of you who don't know, which I mean, it depends when you got into Legends. I was in it probably a year after it started. So Justin was one of the first content creators that I ever watched with Legends. He had a knack. He could play your average decks very well. He was a great player, but he was also known for playing crazy decks or decks with crazy win conditions. Like he had, what do you call it? The White Whale. See, I'm thinking Murkwater Witch, but I mean, Thieves Guild, we don't necessarily need to draw right now. I just don't know if we should be racing an Orc deck. So in theory, Fighters Guild keeps damage off the board. I want to save this for a the 4/1 orc that he's probably going to stick in the shadow lane. I want to save him for that. Okay, well, I don't believe we got support removal in here, so I was wrong. Mo, thank you very much. You have made this work. So we can do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And now what we'll do, we're going to use that to ping off the support and then put a body down if he does play something in the shadow. No, he's going field. Okay. So yeah, up against an orc opponent, like I've been tempted to. Let's see. I'll keep the guard there. We want to keep our health total above his at all costs so that we can get our soul rest and Jarl value. But yeah, Justin, and the guy was like super creative. He put so much of himself into the things. He would if his channel still is out there, I believe. Well, it has to be because he actually visited here and made a comment. If you look at his video, like he'll dress up as an orc. He actually does like the full face paint and everything, which is pretty darn cool. Oh, speaking of, I mean, Elena can take out one of them.
I do not feel.
I don't want to mourn hold. Let's do this.
What have we here?
Cool. All right, we've got a nice discount there. Again, going to ping to make sure we do what we can to keep our health total up. So Elena is going to be good for taking this guy out. He's probably got another one. That's how my luck goes. But we do also want this off the board because this can snowball. It takes a little while to snowball, but it can snowball on us. Just another banner. Yikes. All right, so you're trying to keep that alive. I wonder. No, we're going to use Belly G on the. We've got another support removal. So, Denise, I'm sure you are thrilled at this, at what you're seeing here. We are just removing supports like champs, and we'll be removing. So now he's got to go shadow. He doesn't dare oppose Elena. Anyway, but yeah, so Justin was it was a fun, really fun creator. He had the cats in his video. His wife was a part of it, did some graphic designs, and I think did a lot of the makeup and stuff for him. Knew it. All right. Oh, the douche. Showing up big time, but we're just going to get rid of this for now. And we're not breaking a rune at the moment because we're not pressed. He's gonna at least hit us for 2, maybe more. But I think we're gonna do probably God Save the Queen and then Astrid. Anyway, I just want to finish that. So anyway, and Justin, also, if you go to the official Legends channel, I've mentioned this before, there was actually a Masters series where it was an actual esport event where you had the commentator desk. He was there with Charmer. And some other guys. I think he was also there with CVH. I think later on. No, maybe that was another one. Anyway, but actually did commentary. Oh, so he's got him too. So we got lots of stuff. So now he does have this guy. Oh, we actually broke one. Oops. I will cut your purse. So we're going to get the queen down. And then we get after it. And yeah, I am risk. Oh no, that puts a guard there. I forgot. I always forget that she makes anybody in that lane a guard. But this should draw some attention. It's got to get a silence or a crushing blow or something. Because again, you can't be orc aggro and leave a big old body of drain like that on the board. So we'll probably see that there. But yeah, Justin was for another one. Goodness gracious. And there he is. Yep. That's what I was worried about. But luckily, she does create that guard. And so we're probably going to use our Sentinel Battle Mace here.
Must I do everything I say? The void awaits you.
Maybe, arguably, I should have used it with her. Or, yeah. But let's get Daggerfall. And we can lane shift her next turn if we want to. We could do it this turn, but yeah, we're just gonna wait. I might pay for that. He might have another headhunter that is going to come down and take her out, but come on, Soul Rest Marshal. Need you to get on it, brother. And there it is, because I'm me.
We must protect our
And the third douche, my goodness gracious. What tomfoolery is this? Draw first. Not bad. Guess we'll draw again.
I do not fear.
There he is. And we do currently have the health advantage. He's got breakthrough. We're not going to hold it, though. Eesh. So just as we can actually use him because he shows up, we are not going to be able to trigger him. I mean, we are wearing him down. He's only got that one card left. So I think we did play this right. For crying out loud. Oh, for crying out loud. Come on, game. Oh, this makes me so sad. Okay, good. Oh, crap. We got to get rid of him so we can Dagoth. But let's do... I'm going to put him over here because we want to get rid of this guy. That's a big deal. All right. Oh, no. I screwed that up. We could have daddied that turn. All right, so I can play. I'm not going to worry about. Oh, jeez. We got to get rid of this guy. We've got to get rid of him. I don't.
We must protect our stronghold.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing at this point, to be honest. They both survive the trade, and we won't be able to use Daddy next turn. So I could do contract into Mournhold. It's not fun, but
Of course I'm on your side.
I want to activate Daddy Dagoth. So anyway, like I said, Justin was a pillar in the community for a really long time. Legendary player. He had the white whale where he was trying to trade away an Iron Atronach and then slay it. And he did it eventually. But I mean, just crazy stuff like this. Just a lot of fun guy. And yeah, it showed up in the comments, and it just...
No one begs me!
Enough!
All right. So yeah, we get rid of this. That's a no-brainer. Get rid of that.
Surprise! Didn't see this coming.
So next turn we can Dagoth. Unfortunately, he gets a free trade in both cases, so that's not good for us. And the way he's top decking so far has been nothing less than legendary. Like we need some more of those 1-drops, 1 and 2 drops that we know orcs have. Like we need some pathetic card draw here, not the cream of the crop.
No one begs me! By the 3, I will spill your blood.
Okay, well, it's not the best, it's not the worst, but that is not great. That is beautiful. He's going to give us cards.
Come to me through fire and water.
I'm trying to think what he could do to screw him over. I mean, obviously a silence would be bad, but she's going to take this out. So we're not going to have much to worry about in his shadow line. And really, it puts the pressure on him. He's going to need, because unless he can really thwart Daddy, he's got to be worried about his health total. So he's got to try to push, I think. Anyway, we'll see. While he's waiting, finishing up. So it was just great, just because I hadn't heard or seen anything of Justin for a long time after he kind of stepped back from Legends. And so not only to have him show up, but then to actually,
No one begs me!
just kind of give the word of encouragement, like many of you all have done.
I'll lead the way.
See, there's the low stuff that we're talking about. All right. See, I don't know if he's going to equip a weapon on her.
Have you any
what.
parting words?
Okay, prophecy is not good. Oh, could I have? No, I couldn't.
I smell fresh meat.
You know what? He can do 9, 13, 14, 15.
I fight with the fervor of the wild hunt.
Is that greedy? That's really greedy, isn't it? Yeah. I don't think, I could be wrong, obviously, but I don't think he has, with 2 cards, I don't think he can buff this up enough to kill me in this turn. If I'm wrong, it's a spectacular way to go down, and I deserve to lose. But I don't think he's going to be able to pull it off. And we will have been saved, in theory, by Mr. Dagoth. Okay. All right, yep, so that doesn't.
I live for this.
So well fought. I mean, and there's that headhunter, the third one.
They will bury the blood price. Right behind you.
And he just keeps going. He's had incredible draw. I think he's pretty much maxed out the high end of this particular deck. We just
I vow
yeah.
to your victory.
Cool.
This was a worthy contest.
A very good deck. And Soul Rest helped. It could have been better if we didn't have Garnag getting his big old head in the way. But here we go. We are now at the mage's ankles. All right, let me just... Yes, indeed, Honey Badger. Rarely get to see her putting in the work, but he showed up right on time. And thank you for the kind words. Words, I'm happy to be able to start making videos. All right, here we go. Game number 2. So anyway, Justin, if you're watching, I don't know that you are. I can imagine maybe you're just kind of checking out the landscape, whatever. But if you are watching, just huge appreciation for what you did for the community back as it was beginning, what you did for the game, and all the fun that you brought to it, the additional production value that went above and beyond, and just appreciate the encouraging words moving forward. It's a serendipitous thing. You know, a lot of times I was inspired by him. Like I'd be kind of running on dry. As people said, it's a love-hate relationship with this game sometimes, and you're kind of running on fumes, or you're burned out. And then I'd watch a Justin video and be like, and get inspired by one of his crazy creations. Now, unfortunately, my crazy creations never panned out the way his did. You know, he's one of those top tier players where you can give him absolute jank and he'll still figure out a way to make it work. I
You can trust me.
don't typically have that kind of look. So even if I try to make a deck that is similar to his, it's different enough somehow that it sucks. So he's going to be able to ring out a Viper next turn, so it doesn't matter if I lane change. A black hand and this doesn't kill this, but
What have we here?
let's get it. Let's just take it out of direct harm's way and see what happens. You could argue that I should have kept it over there, because if it does... Oh no, it does put it in the shadow lane. What am I thinking? All right, so cool. I inadvertently made a good play. It spared it from a Viper, if that is the next phase.
My scales move in shadow.
Okay, first rune prophecy. That always feels splendid. Darn you, you shrieking heart.
Where you stand.
Loop. Yoink. Away we go. We can no longer play the queen, but we can play corner club. But if we do, what are we going to get rid of? I feel like I want those for sure. That one. I want all of these. I want all of these. Corner club, you're making me do something I don't want to do. This hurts me so bad. What do I get rid of?
Care to make a
What do I do? What do I do? I'm in a quandary. All right, I'm just going to assume that we're not going to need... I mean, maybe Leaf Lurker would have been the best one. I just know, we need Leaf Lurker against Aelid Guardian. We need Earthbone for drains and all this crazy kind of stuff. Okay. Well, it's still a... Okay, well. All right, you don't get any trade for that. That's fine. You know what? Hey, this will work out nicely too. Well, if we don't get it. Another prophecy. Okay. That's great.
I do not fear.
Nice. I appreciate that.
Stay back.
So we are pushing our damage. We are. Okay, yep. See, that's why I wanted to keep the belly G. Unfortunately, he's going to get some value out of that. We may lose this one. I just do not have patience to fight control. I just don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I can't. I mean, do I just Archer's Gambit just to push damage? I mean, it seems like a waste. I probably want to save that with Elena. But I don't really have anything else. I don't want him to get the card draw from that. Obviously, if we want our Soul Rest to trigger, we don't want him pushing face, and he's already shown that he's willing to break a rune. So this is not like a single-minded, I'm going to just sit here and wait for you to run out of cards Telvanni list. So I should probably try to... Oh, no, you know what? What am I doing? Oh, wait, it would be if that was Leaf. Okay, screw it.
They dare face the blade mistress of Balin. The day is mine.
I can use Archer's Gambit next turn on her if he puts down something worth pinging. Otherwise, we're going to belly G and get rid of that amulet. Unfortunately, we are going to lose Elena. Who knows what nasty critter just got a ton of... Hey! All right, well...
I've been killing since I was
Okay, so
16.
here's the thing. I can't do both. I was going to say I could do Triumphant and Wardcrafter to keep her alive, but that's not going to work.
But Balin would.
So we're going to do that just to keep the stuff going. Now we have Astrid and Archer's Gambit. Oh, what am I thinking? Aelid Guardian is immune to lethal because it's overpowered. So I don't know why I was thinking that would be an issue. But at least we got some value before he punches us in the face. Yeah, I don't like where this game is headed, but it's not it's not ridiculous enough to quit yet. But we're getting there. We're getting there. I didn't bother to see if we have Rage in here. I don't think we do, though. And he's probably got another one. He was probably waiting for me to play my support removal so he could play a better support. You know, like Altar of Despair or something. Or that, yeah.
Let's go then.
Okay, so we are going to...
I'll lead my family to glory.
By the fires of oblivion.
So, I mean, again, Soul Rest is just hiding somewhere. And I mean, we don't really have anything sexy to play with him. I mean, obviously, there are good cards that we could have, but they aren't here. Maybe me getting rid of the Queen was a big mistake. That's all, folks. But we shall see. Like I said, just the longer, and this is the thing. Like I enjoyed watching like guys like Justin play. Doing that, I don't care. To play control games because it's fun to watch, but like with every passing minute, my enthusiasm for winning wanes, and I become more disenfranchised. Cool.
all
Yeah,
in pox. The void
I'm only
awaits
going to do
you.
this. This could be a waste, but like I said, I'm getting bored, and it's dangerous when I get bored because I just don't care. So we could be playing right into an ice
Forest
storm,
is my clan.
and if we do, we'll just go ahead and concede it because, like I said, at this point it's diminishing returns. I apologize, Rapaz, if I mean, because you are, you're going face, you're playing the game, you're interacting with my board, but oh, there it is. Yep. I mean, yeah, we're just done. Okay, so sorry for that kind of waste of time, but I mean, it really wasn't. We lost. I mean, Guardians come down. That's it. We have a certain number of options, of ways to thwart that, and we didn't draw them. And I don't think, again, because he's not playing the single-minded control, he would have gone face next turn, and that would have been game over. So I forgot to say good game, but I mean, yeah. It's easier for me to say good game after I lose to an aggro deck than it is control because I just feel like I wasted time off my life. But that is the game. Control is the thing. And I don't fault anybody for playing the deck that they like to play. That said, I mean, Telvanni is a training wheel deck. I'm just going to say that right up front. There's just too many resources, too many different ways to adapt to so many different situations. I remember who was it? Was it Fierce Infinity? Oh no, I don't think that was his name. Shoot, it was a good guy, but he gave me it was my first time playing at Telvanni. There we go. Okay, so now we have something to build towards. We have a reason, and I think Hand of Dagoth is going to play into that very well.
I have no fear of you, cowardly.
And luckily, we have a
deceiver.
2-drop so that they can't snowball too fast. Thieves Guild would take care of it, but I just don't want to take any chances I want to get.
Friend.
Put a body on the board that can at least survive a rapid shot and whatever. I mean, he could have survived rapid shot too. Don't question my words. I know what you're thinking. I know you're thinking he's not making any sense. But to that I say,
Trolls take you.
yes I am. Totally am. Making lots of sense. See, she trades with the Orc Fan Captain guy for the time being. If he rings out the douche, we're in trouble. Hey, that's the second time our Thieves Guild has pulled a Belly G. That is so nice. And now we have 2 Belly
I
Gs.
am ready to
Okay,
join
so we
the
are going to
circle.
get... Oh dear. What, do you got another one? Nope. Okay. All right, well, Northwater's going to help us out here, but this is definitely one
Face me, you dog.
where we are really glad to have a Hand of Dagoth waiting in the wings as Max Vald is beginning to run out of gas. So we'll try hands, and if he's able to thwart that, we'll do Brynjolf. You could argue that I shouldn't hit face because that's going to get him even closer, but anything he's going to use to damage himself, I really want to get Soul Rest value, but it's going to depend if he survives. If Hand of Dagoth survives, we're in good shape. If he does not, then conversely, we are not in good shape. Let's see what he plays. That's not great,
The hunter becomes the hunted.
but it's not the worst. Oh, I should have had Brynjolf down. That would have given us an extra point of whatever, but let's do... Oh, no. The douche.
We must protect us.
With a ping! See, she had the crossbow, but I had the arrows. And we're going to go ahead and...
Powerful blow.
Yeah,
Black Hand sees all.
it wasn't a crushing blow, but a powerful blow nonetheless. It does keep us alive for the time being. Doesn't have enough Magicka to throw down 2 chargers of significant girth. Does not have an orc to help the headhunter. So we're in decent shape. We can bring out Brynjolf next turn. And he kind of has to play. Yeah, I was going to say he has to play. He did have the douche. Okay, I just had it a turn late. So we're definitely playing Brynjolf next turn. Okay. He's continuing to push. Ooh, is there a better way? He does 2 when he comes down, right? Deals 2 damage to an enemy. So maybe we do Dune Ripper into Mournhold Trader? I don't know. I feel like we want the...
Shall we pretend that this last stage were
Nah, we're gonna hold on to that. He's a liability at this stage in the game. I don't want to give my opponent another body. We are gonna lose our hand. Oh, Dagoth. Have you come to submit or punch me in the face, you stupid lit? Oh, that hurt. I'm very humbled right now.
prophecies of
All right.
words.
Okay. Luckily, he was not able to activate the plot. We are going to give him another chance to do it, but I think at this point we are going to pivot.
I can smell your defeat.
You will die.
We throw down our soul rest. We throw down our soul rest. Behold the glory. One turn. Look at that. This is Mo Marshall at its absolute peak. That is what you want to see. That is glorious. We have the combo that this deck is wired for. In one turn, I was going to say, please don't have a red year. That would have made me cry and made me sad. But luckily we've got our
Do not vex
Earthstone
me.
Spinnar.
Do not vex me. I fight with the fervor of the wild hunt.
And we finished. Oops.
In shadow.
Good game,
This
sir.
was a worthy contest.
So yeah, that's how the deck rolls. That's some good stuff right there. That's my kind of game. It's mid-range, fighting off the initial attack, and we're back to the ankle of the mage. Let's see, we've got Honey Badger. Speak for the community. Happy making videos again. Thank you, Honey Badger. Thank you. Again, greatly appreciated. Even when I lose, which happens often. I know it's not for naught that there is still some entertainment to be had at my not at my expense, but at my my trials and tribulations either make people feel better about their own gameplay, encourage others, because you can't be much worse than I am, and whatever else. So cool. Very, very, very pleased. And yeah, that's just it's a great feeling. It's a great situation to be in. And let's see. This just reminds me, Spell Sword, Goblin Moblin. Again, my apologies. I probably won't remember to apologize all the time, but you know what? We're gonna hold on to this because Spell Sword, that's gonna be, it's probably Dwemer shenanigans, maybe Workshop if we're really unlucky.
Luck to your house.
I don't know Spell Sword if that's typically more aggressive or not. We'll see here.
I slay the
No, but that is Murkwater Witch is going to be fabulous for that. No rally for you. Unless you have a weapon. So Gavel would do it. Or Dawnbreaker. Okay. Is it worth a curse? I guess it is, right? I was going to play Fighters Guild in the Shadow Lane, but I want that to be more reactive to what they're doing. So in that case, we want to be pinging damage because we have our Soul Rest there. We do have Unstoppable Rage. Nifty. I'm going to use Sancpet just because both that and Fighters Guild die, but at least he's not getting the rally off. I apologize, Ages, because you might be running a... if I silence that, my Sancpet lives.
My Arcade's beard stays back.
Now, this is going to give him a higher health total. So until we get Brynjolf down, Soul Rest is going to be offline. And if I can't trade here, if he has some way to guard a Hive Defender,
The illusion mage is never
or that, it's going to make it much more difficult. But
Be
And I have a bad feeling that Brynjolf is going to eat removal. Ooh. We can soul rest. Yay!
I bring reinforcements.
Shall we put in a dishonest day's rent?
And I'm not doing the rune break because he's got drain on the board. I'm not going to live and die by that rule, but I am going to cling to it unless there's a decidedly good reason not to. How many of those turd muffins does he have? There goes Brynjolf.
They underestimate us.
So we do have a rage, but currently nothing worth really raging
Eat
on.
up,
And we
boy.
well, hey, ask and ye shall receive.
I can smell your fear.
So I'm doing that to put pressure on so that he is hopefully tempted to load up this lane. I mean, again, he's probably going to eat removal. That's just the way of it. If not, we probably win next turn.
I raise the spine
Slay
of
the
battle.
Emperor.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we'll see if we...
Your teeth have no
I
bite.
can smell your fear.
Oh, crap. Arguably, I should have...
Speak,
Nope.
citizen.
There we go. The Rage of the Unstoppable Persuasion, and that might be the title of this video. I don't know. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Lots of persuasion going on here. And we have now escaped from his ankles, and we are going up to the armpit. Yay, Wizard's armpit. I'm not implying anything, but typically wizards don't have the best hygiene. They're not really concerned about that, and none of their magic is really used to, fill in for hygiene for showers. They spend a lot of time over tomes and things, so being in a wizard's armpit is not a picnic. I blame it. If we lose, it's because of that. If not, I've won in spite of great adversity. And why do I feel like this is the... Okay, I started doing Godfather for a second there. Moody Manticore. Manticore. Well, Moody, we shall see which one of us leaves in a better mood today. We'll greet
Welcome
Moody.
to your house.
Thank you.
Well, I guess appreciating a greeting is just as good as getting one back. All right. Good old Thieves Guild. Brynjolf, you are showing up like a champ, my friend. You're a little early. Right now, Rapid Shot is... Okay, so Shout Scout. Yeah. We don't have a Leaf Lurker.
You will die where you stand. The Night Mother will guide us.
And see, and I don't know what the modus operandi, like what the official wise play is. If you have that many rapid shots, should you use them all in one go? If you have them, I don't know. But I'm trying to think what he could ring out a. I'll say this: if Alduin shows up, I'm peacing out.
Your death will be
Not
swift.
because, well,
You will die
I do think
where
it does
you
become
stand.
unlikely that we win with that, but
Care to make
Um,
a friendly wager?
I don't think we need Snecktooth at the moment. It's good. I like the fact that it's in the deck. I think it makes a lot of sense. But up against Shout Scout, I don't think it's going to be that big a deal. So worst thing we're looking for is, okay, that's not bad. Unless he has two, what do you call those? The green shout, what is it called? Well, he doesn't have it anymore. Doesn't seem to have it. All right, we have
You
just
bet on the
refilled.
wrong
We're
side.
doing
I will
okay in
cut
that
your
regard.
purse and your
Is
throat.
Brynjolf the ticket here, or would Hand of Dagoth be more? Because we know he's got some crazy shouts in there, but he's guarding up, so we need whatever's going to push more damage, and that's going to be Hand of Dagoth. You know, Moody, a little more patience from you, my friend. My turn timer didn't even start. Like I'm sorry, unlike you control players, I'm actually very cerebral and I have to think about my plays. And I know for a fact that you are trying to ramp into reincarnate or whatever that is. Another first rune prophecy for our control opponent.
If I fall,
Not salty. Not salty. I was hoping to be able to belly G this turn, but that is
my
probably
scales move in
I can
shadow.
Lord Crafter.
Watch yourself.
Keep her alive.
You better.
Granted, she's going to get eaten by that. No, she's not, because he's going to shackle her. Yeah, so he's one turn away from ringing out not reincarnate, reanimate, I think it is. And then it's pretty much game over, because I'm sure he's sitting on that. Okay. Uh-huh.
Cannot hide, mortal.
Okay, well, that's pretty much GG, I guess. I don't know why I'm bothering, to be honest. I'm going to keep trying just because. But if he's got another one of those or another reanimate, then we're just wasting our time. But it feels like wasting my time. Anyway, but yeah, we're not going to pull this one. I don't think we've got enough. I don't think this is my bad for not looking at that closer. But I'm just doing that to get him out of the way, ping you in the face. And the queen actually has more firepower than
Approach and be
Brynjolf.
recognized.
Like I said, we're just trying to get lucky and close it out next turn. But again, there's so many different ways you can use this, reanimate, whatever. So I'm waiting for the axe to fall, but it has not fallen yet. We're not in an Alduin loop. I mean, I'm not terribly thrilled with. There's that. My hand is poised over the options, preparing for the inevitable. Tired combo. There it is. Well, but I'm not. Maybe he doesn't have it. Maybe he doesn't have it. Maybe he's doing all this, and he doesn't have reanimate. In fact, I can guarantee he doesn't have reanimate because why would he?
I vow.
So, same old. Yeah, I think combo should only be used because it's got a positive connotation. It should only be used for big brand, like Nixox combo was a combo. I mean, there are legitimate combos where it takes some actual like forethought and skills and planning and scheming to pull off. I don't consider Parthenax looped and Alduin as a combo. That with the animate, that's not a combo. That's the controlliest version of aggro ever, is what that is. Sam the man, good gravy, Sam. I hope you're more of a man than our last opponent. I mean, not that your deck choice is directly tied to manhood. I don't want to imply that necessarily. Although I gotta say, I feel pretty good about our daggone.
Luck to
I
your
mean,
house.
is it worth ringing stuff out right now? Yeah, because if it's the same as the last one, granted she's probably gonna get cursed or something, but unless it's Gobos, we want to push damage as fast as we can. You got to close it out by turn 9 because somehow these decks. Oh, it is Gobbo. Okay, well, that changes things. We are probably going to be a little less aggressive.
Face me, you dog.
What are we going after?
But yeah, isn't it? It's crazy with those decks. The amount of times that they have reanimate on curve. It's terrifying. Like your win condition is always in your hand on turn 9. Okay, there goes. That was what I was afraid of. But if he doesn't have a way to buff it, we are going to be able to sacrifice our Thieves Guild or our Fencer guy, thing, man, person. Or, I mean, he dies. Like I was going to use Sentinel Battle Mace to keep him alive, but he dies to that anyway. So
Think it's worth dying for?
I mean, I'm so glad I got a discounted Murkwater Witch when I have more Magicka to work with. Is it worth the Shadow Shift? I have a bad... I think I'm wasting resources here, but Yeah. I mean, look, he's a Gobbo deck and he's got more cards than I do. And more health. But we're just getting wrecked. Ooh, that's a good one. All right, Brynjolf.
Shall we put in a dishonest
I need you to
bid?
stick, brother. I need you to stick around and not be silenced. Or muted. Or cleansed. Give me that card. Give me that sweet, sweet card. Hit me in the face. Come on, Gobbo. I shouldn't say that. You don't say that to goblins. Do not tell goblins to hit you in the face, because they will. It's like telling an orc to hit you. It's just dumb. Because they're going to do it. But luckily, our drains are showing up this turn. Okay. I mean... What in the world? Nah, we're not hitting you in the face.
Have you come to submit
Gonna stay here?
or come to die?
You got another silence, another suppress? Why wouldn't you? I mean, it's a 50 card deck, right? I mean, everybody has to have silence just waiting. Jeez. Well, that's going to sting a little bit. Good times. I might have to Sentinel Battle Mace just to get my health. Oh, no, I have to. Yeah, because I can't kill anything as he is now. Well, no, here's the thing. So can we play Queen? Well, I need... Well, shoot. Well, we can... Oh, we can't do... We can do Rapid Shot. But we can't do Queen and Earthbound. So we're going to... Oh, phew.
I can
All
smell
right, so
you.
we're going to Rapid Shot this guy. Lepo. I'm going to do that. We're going to neuter him
Wild hunt.
like that. And I'm just going to go ahead and Rapid Shot him too. For 2 turns off of Unstoppable Rage. But we are also dangerously close to just being whittled down. No, leave my hand alone! I mean, right now, it's a good... Oh, oh my gosh. Jeez Louise. And to think they don't have... So I want to do Queen and Corner Club, I guess. Well, no, we want the guard down. We want the guard. Well, she will make it a guard. And if she makes this a guard... Yeah, all right. So we're going to take a chance here.
Care to make a
We're going to get
friendly
rid
wager?
of...
Approach and be
We're not giving another
recognized.
card, so we will see how this goes. But in theory, he has to trade with that, and he can't... I mean, to think that he doesn't have a way to curse her down is ridiculous. I mean, I am Optimist Prime. Like, I've got my highest of hopes that somehow, in those 2 cards, Sam the Man does not have a way to kill my drain. Or just has a way to finish me off right now. Has he got a Tazcad? No, he doesn't have enough magic of a Tazcad. Cliff Racer into Baron's Aya? No? Okay. So it looks like...
To oblivion with you.
Oh, do we rage on this, or do we just... I mean, rage is playing it safe, but...
Must I do everything myself?
We might just pull this off, folks. We might just pull this off. I would not be feeling great about it if I was saying, but the problem is we can't really go on the aggressive because of that, because it just is that fast. Ooh, Mentor's Ring on no drain. Oh, you know what we can do? Do we 5 and 3? I mean, we could. No, we can't. We need 7. We need 10. I was gonna say because we could. All right. Because Snake Tooth with Mentor's Ring will give us drain. The problem is if I play Corner Club, which I do want to play, I feel like I need to play her. We have to get rid of one of the pieces. But assuming he is not going to trade, I think Mentor's Ring and Snaketooth is what we want next turn. We don't have...
Care to make a friendly wager?
Although he may trade into Corner Club just so that we can't draw those cards. I would do it. I would trade into Corner Club. So I probably should have played her in the Shadow Lane, because having those cards is probably more important than the 4 health. Let's Sam the man. And this is where, like aggro, you do have to think. You go, okay, is it more important to try to starve my opponent of cards, or is it more important for me to try to push the damage, knowing that I don't have lethal this turn? I mean, he could have 2 Cliff Racers. Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, that was kind of a dumb move on my part. She's got that. Jeez Louise. And we're just holding on for dear life here, waiting for things to materialize. It's such a precarious place. We really can't push, because we're not in a position to push anything. We have no runes up. Oh my goodness gracious! Why? There's nothing but.
Be silent.
Again, this is a 50 card deck. It's got to have low crappy cards, right? Cards that aren't terribly good in this situation. But nope. I mean, now I have to get rid
make a
of.
friendly wager?
And again, Cliff Racer just. And there it is. Oh. That one hurts. That one hurts. When you, I mean, oh. It's just a game. This is not an indication that life is just a big, dumb head. And now we're back down to the foot. Okay. Where are we at on time here? Time flies when you're having fun. I mean, seriously, I don't know if you noticed. You could go back and watch that. I guarantee you, every single turn, I'm calling like, oh, of course they're going to have a way to remove this. Of course they're going to have a way to silence this. Of course they're going to have a way to do this. Of course they've got this card that is going to take care of that. Of course they've got something to charge and take the drain off. Of course they go. Of course, every single play. Of course they had exactly what they needed. A 50 card deck. Somehow every single card was exactly the right card for what they needed. Oh. The important thing, folks, is to retain your dignity, stay mature, stay focused. Don't let the game get under your skin.
Greetings.
Don't expect your opponent to play Elliot Guardian next turn. Okay, hey. Good.
I bark and bird. This is interesting.
We've got it looks like, based off of the one card that they played, we've got a Kitty Portrait. Oh, you turd. All right, well, that is what our Sanctuary Pet is there for. But at least it's not looking like Control Empire.
For the Emperor.
So much for a clean.
I do grow so fatigued. It's the answers. It's the answers that get you. And you all have expressed a similar situation. Like, oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Where it seems like every card you put down, they've got a better card to play against you. And right now, well, do I wanna? Yeah, sure.
Careful there, friend.
See, like there. Now my opponent might be saying the same thing. Oh, he's got the answer to everything. Because, it's like, okay, I'm keeping it. So we're just jockeying back and forth here. Unfortunately, this is not our game. This is not following with our gameplay, which is get our health total up. So again, I think he's going to get removal.
to die.
I have the feeling. I have the feeling.
I'll not bow
Okay.
to these
No.
provincial militia.
We're going to.
Standing by.
We're gonna do this though.
Keep your distance.
We need to push the damage we can while we can, so that when our Soul Rest or Jarl show up, we are ready for them. Ready to make good use of them.
Rise, my servant.
Oops. Don't want the screen going blue. It's going to make the color look weird.
Cut them down.
That is a nice guy. Hey, there we go. See? See? Haha.
Die, turns.
And like I said, he's got Drain on the board, so I am not going to give him any cards.
Didn't see this coming, eh?
So right now, I mean, it's just going to take one play for this to erupt. Probably a Soul Marshal play for us. That's what's going to tip it in our favor. But I have to remember, Empire does, whether or not this is a control deck or not, they're probably running New Era and Aelid Guardians. I would not be surprised. Hey! Hey! That's interesting. Makes me a little nervous.
I will spill your blood.
I think they have a way to free him.
Ride them down.
But
The day is mine.
Care to make a friendly wager?
now, I am not playing around Dawn's Wrath. And you might think that's by accident that I wasn't thinking about Dawn's Wrath, but I was. I'm doing this strategically to lure out Dawn's Wrath or that guy. You know, why not? Why not have a card like that on? Why not? That seems like a good.
What have we here?
Oh, I mean, well, let me okay, that's what I was gonna do. I almost did that first, and that would have been a bummer of a play,
Reinforcements.
because then my curse would have been 0. All right, so Immolating Blast and well, he can't do New Era until he can do. Okay, it's okay. All right, Singleton, give respect for Empire Singleton. Not thrilled about it, but okay. That's unnerving, but oh, never mind. Flushing respect down the toilet. We're doing this sad, tired thing again. I don't know why I expect anything less. I just. I mean, are we like? Should I just go to the bathroom or do something while he's just triggering this? Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna get bored. This is annoying.
If you're looking for trouble,
All right.
I vow.
I don't know. I mean, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure that can just go on ad nauseum. So we would just be sitting there until the turn timer runs out, and then we've got no board, and that's it. So, que sera. That's Spanish for. No, it's not. I'm gonna say for cheese, but cheese is queso. You gotta do the K and the so. You can't just do K. And I don't think there's a so in Spanish. I don't think eso means anything in Spanish. So there's no way to say queso. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm flummoxed, folks, flummoxed. And when you're flummoxed, you say stupid things like I'm saying now. But this will be the last game. So win or lose, this is it. This is the big finale. Hopefully we can go out on top and not be worse off than we were when we started. It's a fantastic deck. I don't think we conceded any wins away. I think we just spared ourselves some misery. But it still doesn't feel good to lose like that. Okay, Solres says, I want to be in your hand. This is my last chance to be a star. I'm going to show up even if this is the worst possible timing ever. And you are probably up against aggro orc because that's what's going on these days. And I'm going to have to... What does this do again? Okay, yeah, draw. I mean, are we going to race? Is that what we're going to do here? I'm saving that for the 4-1 that is inevitably coming down in this lane. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Orcs at the ready.
Keep waiting.
I live for this.
We don't have anything to play other than a curse, so that's kind of sucky. Now we've got 2. I need to hold it for that. I mean, I could nuke this. It does not feel good. Does not feel good. I feel like I mean, but we do have Murkwater Scourge, or as I call it, the Mask, because he does. His face, he looks like the Mask. Jim Carrey's The Mask, the movie from a while back. But yeah, I'm not feeling fabulous about this. We are going to take this out, and we're going to put a 3-body down. I'm just afraid that. Ooh. Like, he's not giving me cards, and I'm feeling compelled to not give him cards. Now, in theory, I should have actually cursed this twice, taken more damage off the board. We're gonna wait and play hand next turn because he's reluctant to go. I think he's gonna go face this turn. I don't think he's gonna trade here. So Triumphant is not. Neither of these are gonna be on board next turn. Hand is gonna come down, and hopefully put us in a good position. Because what we want is obviously Soul Rest into Triumphant Jarl and have one trigger. That is very unfortunate.
Come and have a taste, Fetcher.
Deserves another.
Really unfortunate. So yeah, he's going to take our Soul Rest offline. So the question is, do I play Dagoth? Yeah, buddy. Do I play Dagoth here? He's going to trade it. No, we're going to put it over here. Screw it. Screw it. You go away. Again, probably should have. Unfortunately, even if he does connect, we still don't get our stuff going.
Been too long since I embraced my rage.
All right, luckily that's too expensive for him to play.
Dumak, take you.
Ooh,
I do not fear.
helpful. Is it enough?
Come at me.
We go down to
End of the
18.
road.
We go up to 20. I don't think it's enough to. Oh, it is. It is. Okay, so we can do Soul Rest into
Killing
Jarl.
you will make an excellent story.
Ooh. But I want to do Sanctuary Pet for that now.
I bring reinforcements.
Is it going to be more important to Jarl or to Sanct Pet? Do I keep this alive? It feels like such a waste to do it on Sanctuary Pet.
Time turns.
I mean, if he trades with our 5/4, then we essentially just saved ourselves 5 damage. So it's not a complete waste. We now have more cards to work with. There we go. That works. We do have Belly G into Rage, and that may be our win condition. Yeah, that's not great.
And will pay the blood price.
And he can trade. That sucks. He'll be able to trade.
By the first
Oh, he's not.
sword, bones will shatter.
Okay.
End of the road.
Well, here's the problem. Well, okay, actually, that's not a problem. Well, yes, it is. Crap. I was going to say we can punt that and then trade into these, but that's obviously not a trade, and we don't have enough to do anything. But I want him on the board for Rage next turn. We don't have a ping. Oh, you know, no. Nope. Man. I'm going to say we don't have a ping, otherwise... Well, we do, actually, but we can't... We can do 2. But he needs to be off the board. Arg. If we sanctuary pet, and we can't do an Ripper with that either. Shapoopy.
Your teeth
I
have
can't.
no body.
Oh my gosh, this sucks so bad. He is totally going to trade with LG, isn't he? If I do this. Barking. This is just unpleasantness of crazy kinds. And I can't do an Ripper and Sanctuary Pet. I can't do what I want to do. There must be a way. Alright. Screw it. We're gonna take the chance. Oh no! Oh, there's the game. I took too long. Oops. That's anticlimactic. So he's got 6, 5. He's got it with the douche. Yeah. Oh. What a way to go out, huh? What a way to go out. Well, that is Legends for you, folks. That's Legends for me and Legends for many of you. I'm going to leave that defeat on the screen. It's just going to sit there right behind me, just mocking me, just reminding me. It's just some days. My nonverbals. Okay. Anyway, so thank you all for watching yet again. I'm hoping to try to get some kind of normalcy here. It's hard though, because I'm only in this location until the 29th, and then it's a whole new set of travel and settling in again. So I don't know how, but I also don't want to just throw away the next 3 weeks. So in theory, at least 2 Legends videos a week, and then I'm going to touch base with Vincenzo and Brave. If nobody else is doing anything on Friday nights, I'll restart live at 5 if somebody is running that. Like I said, I'm not going to stampede over that. I might start earlier or later, so I might do something on Friday, but it might be not at 5. But if there is currently nothing that we know of in the community that is going live at 5 on Friday, we will be going live at 5. And I admit, warning, I don't know what the internet connection here is like, because I'm not hardwired in right now. I was hardwired when I did it before, so I don't know how well the streaming is going to play out, but we're going to give it a shot if, like I said, we're not stepping on the toes of another TESL streamer at that particular time. So thank you so much for watching. Again, thank you for all the encouragement. And times like this, days like this, that really is what keeps me going. So it's a mutually beneficial thing. You're like, hey, I like it when you play. It encourages me to play. And I say, hey, being able to do this and do videos and create stuff like this is what keeps me going, because I might just uninstall. I might otherwise have uninstalled the game for a month or two after a day like today. It wasn't the worst, really, but it was more bitter than sweet. It was definitely not as bad as food poisoning. Very few things that aren't going to hospitalize you are worse than food poisoning. So I'm not going to exaggerate that, because I'll regret that. If I ever get food poisoning, I'll be like, why did I compare TESL to that? But it's bad enough that the comparison did enter my mind. That is the state that we're in at the moment. So anyway, I'm going to take a few breaths, maybe punch my pillow a few times, and I'll be back, if nothing else, in theory, for live at 5. Otherwise, if that slot isn't available, probably at least another video on Friday. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and until next time, keep playing.